Hello. Good evening. Gotta get myself situated. Hello and welcome everyone. Closed captioning is available and will be provided on Zoom, and we're also posting a link to an external browser of captions on Stream Text where you can view them as paragraphs and change color options. We also have a photographer here tonight, Mike, and we'll make the pictures available to you in the coming weeks. Good evening, everyone. My name is Maria Erb, and I am the inaugural Executive Director of the Newberry Center, and I bring greetings to you tonight, and also on behalf of Dr. Anthony Abraham Jack, our Faculty Director of the Newberry Center. The Newberry Center fosters the holistic development and success of our first-generation undergraduate, graduate, and professional students. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate the induction of new members of Tri Alpha, or the new members into the Alpha 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 Honor Society, otherwise known as Tri Alpha, recognizing the academic achievement of first-generation college students. This evening, I'm pleased to announce that we will be inducting 110 members into the 7th cohort of the Boston University Gamma Iota Tri Alpha chapter, 104 students, 2 staff, 3 alumni, and 1 honorary member. We are now 1,632 strong, which is pretty impressive since April of 2021. Our current first-generation students are not only pioneers, but you are also outstanding leaders whose contributions to Boston University, the greater Boston community, and beyond are too numerous to count. You have made the Dean's List, been members and officers of various clubs and organizations at BU, including student activities, cultural organizations, sports, Greek life, and honor societies. You have received competitive national and international scholarships. You share the common bond of being first-gen students, yet your interests are wide and varied. You're deeply committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and are activists, and you've provided numerous hours of community service to help others around you. While going to school, some of you have worked full-time, some of you have served our country, and some of you have balanced life as caregivers of children, parents, or other family members. Our staff who are being inducted were once first-generation college students themselves and further enrich our Tri Alpha chapter with their life experiences. It's always heartening for our current students to know that they have faculty and staff who were once in their shoes. We have faculty and staff who were once in their shoes, now here supporting them. We also welcome another cohort of BU alumni who were first-generation college students. As I read through their list of accomplishments, they too had very similar experiences to our current students, not only achieving academically, but also some working full-time, some working full-time while getting their degrees at BU, starting their own student organizations, participating in sports, holding leadership roles, and giving of themselves in community service to the greater Boston community and the world. You are incredible role models for our current students and give them a preview of what their future will look like a preview of what their lives will look like as successful alumni. I am in awe of all of your accomplishments as first-gen students and graduates. You make BU proud. At this time, I would like to welcome the Tri Alpha co-advisors to the stage, Tracy Hong, Professor of Media Science in the College of Communication, and Christina Michaud, Master Lecturer in the College of Arts and Sciences Writing Program.
Hello, thank you all for attending tonight and for helping to emphasize the importance of first-generation students to the larger BU community. At this point, as the faculty and staff advisors of Tri Alpha, we'd like to just introduce ourselves to you and again, welcome you. So I am Christina Michaud, as Maria said. I've been in the College of Arts and Sciences writing program for 22 years. I was a first-generation college student. I went to Wellesley and finished my grad work here at BU in the Wheelock College. And it's just my great pleasure to be here with you all tonight.
Welcome and thank you everyone for coming tonight and recognizing our amazing, amazing first-gen students. I'm Tracy Hong, Professor of Media Science at the College of Communication, and I am a very proud faculty advisor to the Tri Alpha. I came to this country as a child from Vietnam, and I am a first-gen. I double major in biological sciences and communication at UC Davis, then did my doctorate at University of Southern California. It is truly an honor to be a co-advisor for the Gamma Iota chapter of Tri Alpha. We will now start the induction ceremony by having our chapter officers introduce themselves. Your officers are Farima Bud, Vice President. I apologize, I just skipped through the President. Sarah Xu, Sarah Simbalonga, Secretary, Yvette Alacantar, Treasurer, Natalie Vasquez, Historian, Janice Bonilla, Secretary-elect, and Yuna Yi, Historian-elect. We now invite our officers to the stage.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. Thank you all for attending tonight's momentous occasion, whether in person or online. Tonight, we are recognizing your presence and your commendable achievements, as well as the importance of first-gen students to the larger community. My name is Sarah Su, and I'm the president of Tri Alpha. I am joined by my fellow e-board members who are eager to get to know you all. Here at BU, I am a senior pursuing my degree in education and human development, with a specialization in educational design. I'm supported by the Newberry Center, Tri Alpha, and the greater BU community, who allow me to flourish and embrace my first-gen identity as an Asian American undergraduate senior. Over the last couple of years, Tri Alpha has become a source of inspiration and connection for me. I've had the wonderful opportunity to learn about my fellow first-gen peers' motivations and aspirations while bonding over shared hardships. As I reflect on my experiences as a graduating senior, I cannot help but be so honored to have been part of this honor society for 3 years and serve as your president this past academic year. As Tri Alpha continues to mature over the years, I encourage you all to join our growing network, whether through direct Tri Alpha involvement or by connecting online. Your triumphs and successes should not be shared alone, and I'm excited to see what is next in your academic and career journeys. Today is your day to celebrate who you are, how far you have come, and how far you're about to go from here. Once again, congratulations on the achievement.
Good evening. My name is Farima Bud, and I am a senior studying psychology with a minor in Chinese. As the Vice President of Tri Alpha National Honor Society, I want to congratulate everyone on reaching this incredible milestone. Being a first-generation college student comes with challenges, navigating unfamiliar systems, balancing responsibilities, and pushing through obstacles without a clear roadmap. It can all be incredibly lonely. But tonight, we celebrate with everyone the resilience, hard work, and determination that have brought us here together. And our success is not just our own. It is a shared victory with our families, our communities, and the generations who will follow in our footsteps. Each of us in this room represents the powerful hard work and perseverance, and I hope we continue to uplift and support one another as we move forward. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Chimbalanga, and I'm a recent graduate with a Master of Science in Project Management, and I'm honored to serve as the Tri Alpha Secretary this year. It's truly inspiring to see all of you here tonight as we celebrate our first-gen community's incredible achievements. This evening is a testament to our shared resilience, determination, and the unique journey we have all taken. As we continue to grow and support one another, let's carry forward a spirit of perseverance, unity, and building a future where we uplift and inspire those who come after us. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ivera Alcantar, and I am currently a sophomore majoring in data science and minoring in econ. It has been a privilege to serve as the treasurer of Tri Alpha and be here with you all tonight as we recognize your achievements. Not only did you make it to a top university, you excelled here. As first-generation college students, you have proven you have the power to persevere, to pursue your passions, and to break free from cycles of missed opportunity and unfulfilled potential. With your success, you are reshaping what's possible for yourselves, your families, and every generation that follows. Congratulations again, and thank you for being here tonight.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Natalie Vasquez, and I'm a junior majoring in hospitality administration, and previously was a student in the College of General Studies. I am honored to work with such dedicated colleagues in providing a welcoming environment for first-gen students. Attending college as a first-gen student comes with its own unique obstacles, such as first imposter syndrome, which comes with feelings like you do not belong here. Please know that we are here to uplift each other and find ourselves. I am honored to be in a room full of persistent and hardworking individuals. Let us recognize all of the countless hours and work that you have put in yourselves and in your future. Congratulations on this milestone.
Hello everyone, my name is Janice Bonilla and I am a junior currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science in the College of Communication. Being the first in your family to reach this milestone in higher education is not an easy journey. It comes with challenges, learning curves, and moments that may feel overlooked. But those very challenges shape your resilience and make your accomplishments even more meaningful. Tonight, we provide a space where first-gen students are seen, supported, and celebrated for their hard work and dedication. It is all that you have done, all that you are working towards, and all that awaits for you in the future. Let's take this moment to celebrate, to be proud, and to embrace your incredible journey.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yuna Yi, and I'm a sophomore studying health science and historian-elect of this year's E-Board of Tri Alpha. I would like to begin by saying that tonight is a night to celebrate you. You all are here today in recognition of the efforts you have dedicated during your time here at Boston University. As first-generation college students, past and present, we may minimize our achievements and feel that we do not belong in the same room as others. If so, let today be the day that you begin taking up space in every room that you walk into. I am so excited for this community to expand even more today, and congratulations on this milestone.
Our E-Board is so proud to represent and serve you all. We would now like to introduce our esteemed speaker for the evening. Please welcome Dr. Melissa L. Gilliam, President of Boston University.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Do that again. Good evening, everyone. There we go. Thank you. I am so honored to be here with you all. And I just wanted to thank the E-Board for those wonderful presentations, and you really capture what so many people are feeling in this room. And Maria, I just thank you always for everything that you do. I had the just fantastic opportunity to participate in the opening of the new Newberry Center. But the first time I met Maria was in the interim space with Professor Jack. But you both told me about coming and starting from scratch. And now look what you've done. And thank you so much to the advisors for the program. There you are, to the advisors for the program, and thank you so much for your leadership of this program. I wanted to start by congratulating each and every one of you, and also those of you who are coming to support the inductees, and also the people who are here virtually who couldn't join us directly. This is such an incredible achievement to be part of this spring's Tri Alpha National Honor Society, and it's wonderful that I get to participate in your ceremony. When I went to the Newberry Center's grand reopening, it was such a joyous place. There were artists and there were music and people were so excited. And then last week already, we had the etiquette dinner and people talked about just being in that space and studying and finding a place that they really found to be home. And so, again, I just want to thank all of the people who make your lives and your well-being possible, and thank you so much for that. It's really just a great team of people, whether it's MC or Ana Reyes or Rosemary or Catherine. All of you do so much for our community. So, in a few short years, we've already inducted 1,500 people. It's just amazing, and another 110 students, faculty, staff, and alumni into this remarkable group. And this is really the only honor society for first-generation students. And so, again, congratulations. As the first members of your families to attend a four-year college, and I know here we also define first-year graduate people to enter into graduate programs, you have overcome and experienced many more challenges than many of your peers, and everyone has their own challenge. But as one of your colleagues said, when you do this without a clear roadmap and without somebody there to clear the way, it is truly an important experience. And it gives you an incredible resilience and a bucket of experiences that throughout your life you can dip into when you get to your next hard thing. So know that this is really a wonderful thing you've achieved, but something you will carry with you for the rest of your life. You bring, through this, you also contribute so much to this community. The fact that you are doing this for the first time, you bring experiences and perspectives and talents, and that's one of the things that makes Boston University so great. We are better because you are here. So I encourage you, I almost don't have to encourage you. I've spoken to so many of you who are already planning to go on to a master's degree or going on to your next degree or your next job. So I don't even have to encourage you to continue to aim higher. I can already see that you're doing it. And I've already seen that you're leaders. And so thank you so much for that. I don't have to tell you that now is a challenging time in this country. There is so much change and so much uncertainty, and much of it centers around universities. And colleges and universities across the country are looking at new regulations and new things that might change and really calling into question some of our values. And so it's been a time for me as a new president to ask about our values. And I've spent a lot of time looking and reading and understanding the history of Boston University. And one of the things that I'd like to share with you is some of the founding principles. So the very first president was William Fairfield Warren, and he envisioned a school that would have a really rigorous education, but unlike any school of its time, would be open to all people regardless of their background. Nobody would be turned away. Now, there was an admissions test, so it's pretty rigorous, And so it's not different from what you all have experienced. It's hard to get in, but it's open to all people who can do what you all are able to do. This has made Boston University a particularly special place. And I always want to say that it's aspirational, right? It's not perfect. It's what we aspire to be. But we can look to those traditions. So, for example, women were admitted to all schools at all levels. Warren arranged international exchanges, and he enrolled Black students and Asian students from the beginning. We were founded once in 1839, but this was 1869, right? Other institutions weren't doing that. So you are pioneers, and I wanted to just tell you about a few other pioneers. So in 1877, Helen McGill earned her PhD in Greek from Boston University. That was the very first woman in the United States to earn a doctorate. And we can say the same in medicine. We are graduating women in medicine from the very beginning. And we can say that across our schools and colleges. And that's why BU has grown into this really wonderful and beautifully diverse place where people can share their own points of view, their own perspectives, their own background with one another. And this is one of the things that makes this such an important institution. It's not something we did recently, it's something we did from the beginning. We introduced people who were the very first in their family, the first in their community to go to a four-year college. We did this from the beginning. So while you're pioneers, know that you're following in a very long, long tradition. So I think you probably know that this past year, 20% of our students were the first in their families to go to college, of our incoming undergraduate class. And so this is really a gift that you all bring to this institution. So our first president also said that BU should be accessible to anyone who could pass the entrance exam. And that means that once that we've been able to be transformational from the start. And it's something I really believe in, that if you educate an individual, you can transform an individual's life, you can transform a family, transform a community, and that's how we change the world. And that's why we fight so hard for the power of education. So since I arrived, I've learned about the university's strong commitment to admitting first-generation students. But one of the things that we also know is that once you're admitted, there's so much that we have to do across your journey while you're here. The Newberry Center is part of that. But there's so much more we as an institution have to do. So it is one of the priorities of the institution. It's one of the priorities of the provost's office. But across the university, our leaders have to understand why this commitment is so important to our mission as a university and to our foundation, and why it remains important to this day. So I've heard Maria say that we'd like to be a first-generation destination, which is a really great aspiration. But as I said, we have a lot we have to do. We have to make sure that students have what they need to navigate the institution. We have a lot of work to do to make sure that our financial aid system and our financing of the education continues to get better. I know that the Newberry Center does a lot around helping and supporting students and does a lot around academic support, but this is one of the things we have to continue to get better at. We need to work harder on internships and study abroad opportunities and cohort and mentoring programs. And so there are a lot of things that we as an institution need to do, but hopefully we can do this together and you can continue to share ways that we can get better. So these are some of the things that I aspire to for our first generation community, because I think if we work on this issue, it actually benefits everyone. This is not specific to this community, but you all really help us to understand these opportunities. So as we look forward, I keep thinking we want to make sure that regardless of what school or college or graduate program you're in, you have a consistent experience. And we want to think not only about what you do when you're here, but what happens when you graduate. What's the cost of our education? What's the amount of debt that people have at graduation? So these are big aspirations, but I want you to know that these things matter to us. We know that we have to address the rising cost of education, the quality, and what happens afterwards. And I really do believe that together we can work on these things and we can address the challenges that face higher education. But for now, I want you to really revel in all that you've accomplished and this moment where you get to cross this stage and get recognition of all that you can do. And in just a few moments, you'll get inducted into this impressive community of remarkable people. And what makes this so important is that none of us does anything alone, right? We all need other people. And you have your Boston University network, and you're about to enter into one of the largest alumni communities in the world. And you will know that no matter where you go in the world, you will be able to find terriers who will reach a hand out to you and help you in your journey. So know that once you enter the door, you really are a terrier forever. But you have another community that you're a part of through the Tri Alpha Society. And so, again, use these networks because they're there for you and you've earned them. And you really belong now to so many rich communities. So again, I just wanted to tell you how honored I am to get to spend some time with you. I am just so grateful to be here for this moment. And I just want to sincerely congratulate you and your families and your friends for all that you have achieved and all that you give to Boston University. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your words of wisdom, President Gilliam. Today, we are excited to welcome you as an honorary member into the Gamma Iota chapter of the Tri Alpha National Honor Society. Please come up on stage and accept the certificate and Tri Alpha Honor Cord as a token of our appreciation. Thank you again. Let's take one photo with it together. Thank you so much, President Gilliam.
And now, let us begin the induction ceremony. The logo or key of the National Honor Society includes the number 2018, the year in which Alpha Alpha Alpha, or Tri Alpha for short, was founded. The logo is a star in the center of several circles, indicating the various communities of which you are a part. The community of Boston University, the community of Boston, Massachusetts, and the community of the wider region and wider world. The star represents you. As a star in your family and cultural communities, you light the way for others to follow your lead into higher education, just as the stars in the heaven have guided mariners and travelers in the days of old. Remember that you are the beacon of light to someone else, and that you have a responsibility to brighten the path for others.
The pin which you will receive as part of your induction includes the logo as well as the word First Gen, so that everyone who sees you wearing this pin will recognize the importance of this journey for you. The code which you will receive at graduation are blue and gray, using the color of the Moravian College where the society was founded. The colors are intertwined to demonstrate the connection we all have to each other.
At this time, we are honored to invite our inductees to the stage by groups to be officially welcomed into the Tri Alpha National Honor Society. Our chapter officers will congratulate you, then you will proceed to the second table to pick up your pin and sign the Tri Alpha membership book. In signing this book, you are joining a community that is so excited to welcome you. Inductees will pick up their certificates at the reception, which will take place immediately following the ceremony. For students who are graduating in May 2025, your honor cord will also be distributed during the reception. Let us begin. We now ask that undergraduate student inductees rise and line up on the left-hand side of the room facing the stage.
Derek Olson. Jessica Rebel. Guzmo. Han Shinzen. Caroline Ferreira. Genesis Munoz. Tian Nugent. Kalkidan Mekonnen. Adriana Sophia Oikon. Mauselin Arnold. Karina Clemente. Medardo. Tong Li. Pierre Belcher. Donna Serna. Tanima Bomik. Jessica Wu. Richie Jiang. Hui Xin Chen. Sasa Ramos. We also induct the following undergraduate students who were unable to attend the in-person ceremony tonight. We ask that you hold applause until the end. Tolu Lape Adenii. June Ade Ali. Alejandro Vera Arias. Spencer Braverman. Melody Castillo Coello. Isabella Chan. Sarah DeYoung. Julio Fuentes. Jorge Fontrop. Jasmine Gavina. Kahule Anna Getse. Dylan Gojetsky. Esther Hong. Maya Kelly. Karen Kong. Jamie Lin. Melanie Lin. Angel Liu. Jessie Liu. Lilia Mora. Gabriel Nam. Bontu Ankit Patro. Jessica Q. Isabella Jasmine Santana. Victoria Sevilla. Isabella Teada. Tatum Timmerman. Alicia Tovar Pareles. Jameson Van Belkum. Ashley Walters. Michelle Wong. Taylor Wynn. Tala Zia.
We now ask that graduate and professional student inductees rise and line up on the left-hand side of the room facing the stage. Amber Payne. Shrani Singh. Ibrahim Fazi. Valerie Contesta. Peiyu Yu. Nicole Kingdon. Jamila Pirado. Ching Chen. Carla Torres Welch. Itsu Chen. Lexi Hurtado. Gianna Brandolini. Rachel Ing. Amber Smith. Anushka Aji. Shamika Coleman. Wise Roundtree. Addison Landon. Alyssa Signiglio. We also induct the following graduate and professional students who were unable to attend the in-person ceremony tonight. We ask that you hold your applause until the end. Sandra Adams. Ashley Alacon. Elizabeth Amaral. Shruti Brandarupadai. Morelis Cabrera. Stephanie Sisori Black. Monica Contreras Vallejos. Casey Crowley. Siobhan Coran. Alejandro Galdo. Jim Glenn. Amanda Gosek. Victoria Hagan. Sarah Hernandez. Stephanie Hogan. Eugene Kang. Olivia Coveris. Ingrid Liu. Eddie Matuchan. Fallon McBrien. Krista Makuchan. Bianca Morales. Nokukainia Nakubi. Ruby Nguyen. Julianne Orr. Teresa Perkins. Justin Reese. Parastu Shafari. Sukhvinder Singh. Alex Lomba. Michelle Veras. Valentina Gabriel San Juan. And Colleen Wilson. We also induct the following faculty and staff who were unable to make it to the in-person ceremony tonight. We ask that you hold your applause until the end. Chen Hong Chen and Catherine Maluk. Yeah. But there's one. Yes, I'm calling the alum. May the in-person staff member that is here and please come up to the stage. Alumni. Sorry about that. Okay, apologies. Bonnie Pierce. Thank you for coming. That's what you were trying to tell. Yeah. No. Are these? Did you take out? Okay. We also induct the following alumni who were unable to attend the in-person ceremony tonight. We ask that you hold your applause until the end. Kenneth Wong and Alex Stewart.
Tonight, we celebrate that you have overcome challenges and found your footing in what is no longer, for you all, a strange land. Being first can be hard. Being first can be scary. Being first can be exciting. As a part of the first generation in your family to go to college, you are a source of pride and guidance to others. By accepting the membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you recognize your responsibility to your family and to future generations of firsts, to finish what you have started, to be their compass, leading them to their destinations when the way seems uncertain, to be their light in darkness, and to support others in their own journey of firsts.
We now ask all new members to please rise if you are able to. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha National Honor Society, you accept the obligation of thanking those who paved the way before you and who made this journey possible for you. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha National Honor Society, you accept the responsibility of helping others as you have been helped, or as you perhaps wish you had been helped, to serve as mentors and guides for the next group of students to set foot on a college campus, as the first in their family or circle of friends. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha National Honor Society, you have an obligation to take pride in your achievements and share your story in whatever language and form you see fit, so that others learn of your accomplishments and can share in the joy of your successes. If you accept these responsibilities, please respond with "I do." Awesome.
Good evening. My name is Catherine Lawler, and I'm an assistant director of the Newberry Center. Let's give all of our inductees a final round of applause. And another round of applause for our wonderful speaker, President Gilliam. We appreciate President Gilliam for your inspirational speech. We truly appreciate your words of wisdom and the confirmation of what we already knew to be true, that first-gen students are a vital part of any college campus, and that there is greatness in our first-gen identity. In closing, always remember that you are connected here at BU, in this community, and wherever your life and career will lead you. Thank you for attending Boston University's Spring 2025 Gamma Iota Chapter Tri Alpha Induction Ceremony. For those of you here in person, we invite you to join us for the reception. Before you leave, be sure to stop at the registration desk to pick up your certificates. For all of our inductees who were unable to attend tonight's ceremony, the Newberry Center will be in touch soon about how to best get your induction materials to you. The Tri Alpha e-board and the Newberry Center will send out an email soon about the 2025-26 open officer positions and application. Again, congratulations to all of our new Tri Alpha inductees. This event's recording will be available on our webpage in a couple of days, and we'll transition to announcements to share with our in-person attendees.